Hello everyone, today's book is called Apple. It's written and illustrated by Nikki McClure. And it's a book that relies a lot on a key word and a picture to tell its story. So not a ton of words, but very thoughtfully chosen words and pictures to tell the story of apples, which are so often associated with this time of year because they become ripe in the fall. So here we've got some apples cut different ways. Here's our title page. This word is fall. Yeah, we see that one apple falling to the ground. Find. So that one apple that's been highlighted in red is now been found. Someone's putting it in their basket, their bag. This word is sneak. So it looks like they're making something with apples or cutting up apples, and this little girl is sneaking our red apple away. Hide. Looks like she's hiding it in her backpack. Secret. Well, we know because her backpack is red because she's got that apple in there, doesn't she? Yeah. Her mom, grown-up, doesn't know about that, though. Hello. She's bringing it to school. Share. Oh, that's thoughtful. Forget. Uh-oh. I see some numbers here. 1, 2, 3. I bet they're playing a game of hide and go seek. Our apple has a bite taken out of it, but most of it has been left behind because someone forgot. Having too much fun playing. Quiet. So now it's night and the apple is still sitting outside on the ground. Return. So the apple, you can't eat it anymore. It's gotten too dirty, too old, too rotten. They're adding it to a pile of other rotten things called compost, returning it to the ground, the earth. Wait. Now, instead of a red apple, we've got red mittens, which tells me that this is now winter time, isn't it? Prepare. Oh, we just see the tiniest bit of our apple left, don't we? All winter long, it was sort of decomposing with all these things into a beautiful, rich, nutrient soil. Plant. Oh, they're planting things using that composted dirt. There's still a little bit of the apple left. Spring. Yeah, the most important part of the apple, the seed was left. And now it's sprouting. It's got roots and a shoot and some leaves. And that is going to become a new apple tree. So here we have different seasons, apples in different season. In winter, we've got bare trees. In spring, apple blossoms start to bloom, and they're so beautiful, aren't they? Summer, they're growing. The apple fruit is growing larger and larger. And in fall, it's large enough and ripe enough to be ready to pick or even just fall off the tree itself. So this is some added notes from the author. This is about composting. I'm not going to read this one, but I am going to read this one, The Life of an Apple Tree. Apple seeds rarely go into trees that make tasty apples, but every so often they do. It takes about 10 years for an apple tree to get big enough to grow apples. Once a tree is ready, it waits all winter with cold, bare branches. Then the tree bursts into the spring. Bees visit the pink tip flowers and carry pollen from tree to tree. The base of each flower swells to form an apple, and the petals fall off one by one. All summer, the trees grow and the apples get big and round. In the fall, they begin to drop from the tree. They are ripe and ready for picking and eating. Then the wind blows the leaves away, and the apple tree is left with bare branches once more, waiting for spring. So apple trees sort of go through this yearly cycle once they are old enough to start growing apples, that is. Wow. I thought that was a fun look into apples, that beautiful, wonderful fruit that we celebrate all fall long, and how they grow and survive and create new apples. Thanks for reading and learning with me. Have a terrific day. See you soon.